Mrs May's deal, however bad it is, means that we are legally outside the European Union, and that therefore if anyone wanted to take us back in, we would have to go through the legal mechanism of rejoining. And that her deal, again, however bad it is, would mean that we were then in an entirely different relationship with the European Union, which was a political one rather than a legal one, and that there is a body of international law, but there's no court that can enforce its judgments. It's a matter of discussion, negotiation, and of interests. It's not like UK domestic law that can go before a court and then be enforced. It's a different, more political, diplomatic concept than a straight legal concept. And being out, therefore, gives you much, much greater flexibility. And being legally out means that you could then make it considerably better. You're simply not getting all that you want at once. So if the choice were the flat choice you're offering, then I think Mrs May's deal, because it's legally out, is better. And if we remain, we will never leave, because if you look at what has happened, we had this extraordinary vote to leave against expectations, and then a general election when both parties backed leaving, and still the people who lost are doing everything they can to stop us leaving and overturn that democratic mandate. We have got as close to leaving as we will ever get under these circumstances. If it's thwarted now, no one's ever going to allow us another chance to have a vote. The whole weight of British establishment opinion will prevent that ever happening again.
Doesn't that indicate you're minded to vote for this deal then, Mr Rees-Mogg, if I take your last few words there?
I haven't made up my mind. I genuinely haven't made up my mind. But as I said, there is a hierarchy. That no deal is better than Mrs May's deal, but Mrs May's deal is better than remaining in the European Union.
You're talking about being thwarted. It is this idea that it's effectively now or never, potentially.
Oh, I don't think we will get another chance to leave the European Union. I think the people who are saying, well, let's delay for 2 years and we'll get something better...
You've always said delay is denial.
...are hopelessly, absolutely, delay is denial. And the thought that over 2 years you get something different or better is hopelessly optimistic. It allows all the people who never wanted us to leave to take control of the process in the House of Commons. The Conservatives will be punished by the voters for failing to deliver a leave vote. Makes it more likely you get another government in, and that other government could revoke Article 50, as we know from the European Court's judgment.